Hey people, Intro here 53, Khatrin Purification Plant, Blue Team. Sekarma is a Chaos Sorcerer, offensive and disruptive hero with powerful battlefield manipulation and control. Alongside, Sir Gunter the Kaiser is a Warlock, a melee spellcaster that can leap into combat with some powerful disruption and support. And rounded off the Blue Team, Burning is a Ravener Alpha, a tunneling hero with great mobility, powerful offense, and a bit of support. Begins with a ranged weapon but can get specialized melee gear. After he caps this, he's going to build a tunnel, I bet you. I bet ya, I said. There we go. There's your tunnel. Red team. Some Orks. It's a Kommando knob from BATPIMP. Infiltrating hero that shoots you, stabs you, and blows you up. Orky style. Begins in ranged combat with a twin link shooter. Death Skull's elite scheme here. And there's your Daka. Alongside, Phase 2 Producer with a Brother Captain. A very durable hero that walks through objects and cannot be suppressed. Powerful disruption and support from the front line in melee combat. Smack took out Dire Avenger there. Rounded off the teams, Qwest is a Lord General, fights in ranged combat, begins with a retinue of Stormtroopers, really strong defense and support, can also add to the retinue. Kicking off in the mid, it looks like. In fact, the Warlock's going to die, I believe. But now Banshees are here to tear up some Strike Squad, and these guys cannot deal with Banshees. Can't get their Nemesis focus on anymore, and as you can see, they are getting destroyed. Even with the Brother Captain there and the Stormtroopers, they still got wrecked down to a single model. And now the Stormtroopers are wiped, I think. Yes, they are. Banshee is getting some work done. Meanwhile, East Side expect to see Havocs from Sekarma. They've got double CSM. Could get Raptors, I suppose. Sentinel may be overextended a little bit there. Struggling to move and turn. There's some eccentricities, shall we say, with how the Sentinels move around. Something you have to get used to as an Imperial Guard player. West side is red. We have double shooters for BATPIMP. No big surprises. Doesn't seem to be upgrading them, so expect maybe some Storm Boys. Perhaps some looters. I think there's going to be something out, though, before they start upgrading stuff. The Lord General reinforcing one of those retinue members in the field. And there's your Zinch worship. Those CSM dropped a model. Yes, they did. It's a Pain Boy for BATPIMP. Awesome. The Warlock is maybe going to get revived here by the Ravener Alpha. No Toxin Sacks. Most likely we'll see some Raveners for Burning. Raveners did get a cost increase in 293. Here's some Strike Squad here. Up to 42540, I think. And Hormagaunts got a cost increase up to 260, which increases their reinforcement cost by 1. Doesn't sound like a lot, but incremental changes like that can make a big difference over the course of the game. Warlock is in the field now. Ravener Alpha himself got his synapse, his damage synapse thing got increased in cost. It's now 15040. That is an expensive piece of war gear. I think it was 12040 before. Eurothrope got a change, now has basic synapse. What else was there? I'm trying to remember now. Oh, the Zoanthrope Symbiosis got a little cost reduction. I think that's about it. Tyranids Formation got a buff. The Lictor Alpha's Venom Brood drop now costs power, which is fair enough. We do have Havocs now for Sekarma. Can't remember any other changes, but there could be some more. Don't have the notes in front of me. Here's that Pain Boy. Could go after the Warlock here. The Pain Boy can really help you go after these early heroes or single entities because of the way the damage over time stacks up. Friendly stun bomb, but they do get the Warlock down. Almost saved by the stun bomb there was the Warlock. Very orky play from BATPIMP. Wanting to stun the Pain Boy so he could get to kill himself. Does get away. Pain Boy also escapes. Brother Captain with the Blessed Aegis. Great synergy with the double Strike Squad since they can both use, there it is, Purification to give him energy back. Going to be one tough Brother Captain. Probably better to try and avoid this guy, really, and take out the Strike Squad models. Here's the Ravener Alpha. Shooting away those Flesh Borers or whatever he shoots. Another Purification there for the Brother Captain. 50 energy per. Not bad. Decent grenade. Strat Squad pushing all the way through. And they both have their Tomes of Titan for the banishment. It is getting adjusted in the next update is going to have a shorter range and a different damage type and stuff. Did some good work to those Sormagonts there. And we have some purgation for phase 2. They have those incinerators. We're going to see a revive, I think, again. Does have the Merciless Witchblade, the Warlock. Revenant Alpha hits level 2. Meanwhile, west side, Orks be taking it. Got some upgraded shooters now with their big shooters. Gonna suppress the Banshees, maybe. Eventually did. A little bit late. But Sluggers were there to counter-initiate, and there's the Git Source heal from the Pain Boy. It's a really strong heal over time, but you can only use it on Orks. They're the only ones that have the guts to drink that Git Source, I guess. Creeping through then is sekarma with Havocs. Heavy bolter will suppress stuff. There we go. Don't have any Eternal War, but we do have grenade launchers. What about the Sorcerer? Vestments of the Warp is in, and Qwest with double Sentinels. Can be potentially really powerful, especially early game. But you need some decent micro to look after these guys. Especially when you could have flanks coming in and stuff in a team game. There's that banishment. Disruption and a big old retreat. I think they could have maybe stayed in play there. sekarma. Just refaced the Havocs perhaps. Big old retreat from BATPIMP. Pain Boy still in play though. He can use it on himself, the Git Source. He can never swig. Hormagaunts be capping. And look at this. Burning did not get Raveners up. This went straight tier 2. And they're actually floating resources quite a lot here. They're going straight tier 3. Did they get anything up in tier 2 and it died or something that I missed? It's entirely possible. Here's the Warlock. Ready for round 2, or is it round 3 now? Don't die again, dude. The Strat Squad are pretty low here. Could see a grenade. Oh, these guys don't have the energy for one. They probably already used it. 407 to 464. It's risky to push up low-level Strat Squad this far. Because this guy can teleport in. There we go. And then a Doom Bolts. There it is. And took out 2 Strat Squad. Almost finished them there. Can he get a model off these guys as well? Turns around. Oh, he took them out. They exploded for some reason. Not sure what that was about. Straight up just exploded to pieces. Was that a bolt pistol shot? I'm not sure what killed him. And then kills another model with another teleport. Wow. That was a purgation model there as well. Phase 2 with a rough end. Tier 1, they just overextended through the mid. No real reason to. I guess getting the decap and bashing power is the reason to, but not that kind of risk. It's not desperation, end of the game type thing. Kommando Knob, just a casual headbutt there and then backs away. Oh, those guys didn't get a cap. Orks, you need the points, boys. Boys. It's right there. Meanwhile, east side, you have double missile launcher sentinels. This could be nasty. Look how much damage those CSM are taking from those missiles. Blast Master Noise Marines now. Destructor thrown out. We do have plasma guns up for both the guardsmen. Looks like it's interceptors in tier 2 for phase 2. And a weird boy for BATPIMP. Warp spiders for Sir Gunter. They got a cooldown reduction to their haywire grenade, I think. Havocs creeping up under infiltration, as are the Noise Marines. One of the Sentinels very low. Needs to be very careful here, Qwest. Can't see the Blast Martyr to shoot it. They'll do some good damage if they can both land those missiles. Look at this. Boom, 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 boom. All evenly distributed. Didn't get a kill. That's a lot of damage. There we go. Got one kill. Some good repairs. Noise Marines almost wipe. How do they have 2 models there? 71 hit points on the Sentinel. Sorcerer trying to do some work. You get the stomp. Well played, Qwest. 382 to 412. Managing the Sentinels well so far. Has been pushed back, but has done well so far. Could do with some Raptors, I think, to get into the back lines. Raptors? Could do with some artillery spotters to shut down the back lines. Although I think sekarma could do some raptors too. Goes tier 3 though. When are they going to give the Ogrins some jump packs, eh? Sounds like something the Imperial would do. To strap them on. Bunch of dead Tyranids. We got tunnels going up. We have a weird boy. That tunnel's been broken. Oh boy. Dead Termagants. Burning is in tier 3 with Termagants and Hormagaunts, and that's all you get. They are decapping the natural VP though. And a Carnifex is on the way. Power bash from BATPIMP. Maybe... Uh-oh, a flank. Quick reactions from the weird boy with a good warp vomit there. Now chopping up. The Warlock gets the special. The fanciest of all special animations. And then gets away. Good grenade too. Oh, doesn't get away, just fights. He's fighting some orcs. Might die. Might super die. Those sluggers with the knob leader. And we have the special shooter shotgun. Warlock judged it well. Well played to Kaiser. 348, 397. East side, the Imperial Guard striking back. Looks like a Doom Bolt's just messed up these guardsmen here. There's fire on my target. Sorcerer is persuaded to leave. These CSM are really low. Yeah, that would have been nasty if they didn't retreat away from that. We have a autocannon. Not sure if anyone has like cleanly broken through and actually got a big power bash off. Looks like they're missing a generator here, so perhaps sekarma did. Here's your Barb Strangler. Look at that. Interceptors already have their Justicar. But they're getting messed up by the Barb Strangler Carnifex. Look at the damage. Need to run away, guys. There they go. So the Purgation can respond with silencers or a conversion beamer for some anti-vehicle. There's that demolishing strike. Doesn't stun like the Sweeping Doom does. I think the Sweeping Doom stuns. That just knocks them away. Painboy now getting suppressed. Brother Captain's fine and goes tier 3. In fact, everyone tier 3 aside from Sir Gunter. This is it. Ill-conceived flank, I think. Although the weird boy is doing some good work. Because look at that. That is painful. Have any war gear? Ravener? Nope. Ravener Alpha level 3 though. Some sneaky sluggers getting in. Tanking a grenade thanks to the heal over time from the Git source there. Here's some Banshees though. Yeah, they're a bit too low to fight those Banshees, especially with Warp Spiders helping out. What is this? Sentinels are still going, guys. Level 2 and level 1. Here comes a Chaos Predator though for sekarma. And a Knob Squad for BATPIMP. Start to bring out the big guns. Can get another Carnifex soon, Burning. 344 to 395. Pretty close on the VPs, and the fights have been pretty close so far. Really liking the back and forth on this east side with those double sentinels. Really well managed so far from Qwest. He has a full retinue on the Lord General. Look at that. The Vox Operator and the Commissar in there now. Brought all his friends along. Commando's level 4. There's that banishment. Yeah, Tyranids getting ripped up in this game so far. Down goes the Ravener Alpha. Carnifex spawns some Spore Mines, and that Barb Strangler just brings the pain. Level 3 strikes. God, look how much damage they took from that shot. Knob Squad for BATPIMP. Going for the Knob Leader. Mina and Green is already in. Is that the Unending Purge? It is Unending Purge. A little bit of a heal on hit. And some energy regen. Not bad. Passive accessory. Helps him with his other spell casting shenanigans. There is an orbital. Onto sekarma. With a Lehman Rush dropped in by Qwest. Big old booms. Is he going to kill those guys? Not quite. Not quite. Oh, and they got the Chaos Predator too. That was kind of rough for sekarma. Yep, you got nuked, buddy. Happens to us all. Some more purgation for phase 2, their producer, and they've got silencers. Nearly wiped. We've got 4 squads. You're fine. It's fine. There's explosive shells. High explosive shells, excuse me. Get it right. We have another Carnifex, and it's going to be another Barb Strangler. Help control the knobs, I suppose. They are a massive threat now. Don't have their hammers yet, and you don't really need them. This is very much a luxury purchase for Knob Squad. Usually better to get something else out. Big old retinue on that Lord General. They did not follow through with the power bash though, you know, after that nuke. Maybe they could have. Brother Captain's being shot up here and goes down. Drat Squad do get away. Interceptors almost took a big Blastmaster hit, but they do get off. And Seer Council on the way here for Sir Gunter. Where's the Warlock? On that power. Ravener is near the western VP, and sekarma's Sorcerer on the eastern side, all down. Seer Council will help fight the Knob Squad. They can't really take them on 1v1, but they can jump in and disrupt and do a huge amount of damage to them. Knobs are just tough enough to just fight on through it. All comes down to the support around them. Double Barb Strangler shots are going to be nasty here. Blue team able to push through with some support from sekarma. There's a zap jumping around in there. Need to try and split them up. That's from the weird boy. Still jumping. Looks like they can't be bothered to split up anymore. Pushing through onto the power now is Qwest. Another Chaos Predator for sekarma. It's an Executioner, so a Marco Zinch Predator could win that fight. Although we do have double missile sentinels as well, those crack missiles. Comes the march of the Carnifexes. There's a Tornado formation. I think it wiped out the purgation. Oh man. Wiped out some Strike Squad as well. Did some work there alongside those 2 Barb Stranglers. Phase 2 just can't seem to get above 2 units for very long. East side. Predator tank being very aggressive. Backs up a little bit, but shows rear armor. Lord General goes down. Seer Council took him out. There's an Eldritch. That's a really good Eldritch. They should be able to get some kills here. Down goes one Sentinel. Down goes the Leman Russ. And this Sentinel is still stunned. Can they get it? I think they can. And down it goes. Wow. And boom. Indeed. A hell of a nuke there from Sir Gunter. Poor Qwest was doing so well. Just doing his best to manage those double Sentinels. And you get nuked. You get nuked. And they respond with a Baneblade. Grey Knight Terminator is on the way for phase 2. Looks like the red team will get the west side back maybe. Widway is now capping. Comes a Warlock, got the Champion's Robe. Still kicking off on the east side, I think. Indeed it is. We have Psycannon Interceptors now. These are set to be reduced in damage quite significantly in the next update, the Psycannons. Like by 50%, like halving the damage or something. But the Captain gets a revive. Gonna need to repurchase those retinue members though. You can repurchase them for cheaper once you purchase them initially, which is handy. Very good change for the Lord General made a while ago now. The Lord General likes his friends. Another Carnifex for burning. Seer Council versus Grey Knight Terminator is supported by Banshees and Warp Spiders. This is a bad fight for the Terminators to take. There's so much power melee damage here. Seriously guys, it's a bad fight. There we go. Teleport away. Barely got out without a model loss. Interceptors switching back to their melee weapons. But yeah, you can't fight Seer Council either. You're knocked all over the place. Here's the Baneblade. Bristling with guns as it expects. Big lump of hit points, but it's pretty slow. And you need to be careful not to overextend these things, so they're so slow and so big. They can get pounced on so quick. Level 5 Brother Captain has done well. But we're going to see a decap here from Sir Gunter. Blue team also have the west side. Wait, what happened to the third Carnifex? There it is. No upgrades yet. Come, knobs. Oh no, some friendly fire from the spawn mines on those Hormagaunts. Maybe we'll see triple Barb Strangler. That'll be pretty fun. This guy goes into melee and gets rid of the Nob Squad. Barb Stranglers did their job. We do have tank busters now for BATPIMP with their new power cost, of course, in 293, and a rocket launcher Kommando. Need to try and suppress that guy. He's doing so much DPS. Look how quickly he reloads them. Just shoves them in. No upgrades for this Carnifex. There's the suppression. And another shot goes in. Interceptors are level 2 here. Oh, he's sneaking after it with his... Was that a grappling hook? It was. Nice idea from BATPIMP. Couldn't quite get the finish. This guy never got an upgrade yet. Side cannons got wrecked by Barb Strangler though. 247 to 268. Still very close on the VPs. Where is that Baneblade? It's on the east side. Took some damage. Needs some repairs. It's doing alright. Here comes Seer Council, guys. This is the same fight. Don't take it again. Yeah, teleport away. There you go. Level 4 Banshees there. Seer Council still level 1 for now. Nob Squad have found an isolated Carnifex. Level 3. It won't have melee resistance if it's got the Barb Strangler, so taking a lot of damage from those knobs. Those guys need to try and help it. This guy's a Thornback. Oh, they got snared by the Crippling Poison there. And some Orks exploded thanks to the Warp Spiders. Those Death Spinners are violent, those weapons they use. Banshees with a big old flank alongside the Seer Council. Wow. So Gunter is sweeping some stuff up here. Seer Council almost level 2. They get 3,800 hit points if you can get them to level 4. It's pretty nuts. Level 3 Havoc trying to get shots in, but it turns out big old tank guns are painful. Baneblade pushed up very, very far here. This is a big risk. I don't think you should push Baneblades up over halfway. Like the majority of the time, you should not push them over halfway up a map. Here comes the Eldar. What else is there? We do have a Marco Zinch Predator tank. Banshee's trying to get in, but they took a lot of damage. Baneblade needs to keep moving, needs to stay safe. Predator tank is doing some damage, look. They need to target the tank here. Taking so much damage, struggling to move. Looks like the Markov Zinch Predator is not chasing anymore. The Baneblade is still under threat. Seer Council is leaping around. Double Markov Core and CSM chasing. Don't have their aspiring champions though. That would give them some melter guns. Or melter pistols rather. Can they get Lehman Russ? Desperately trying to repair it, these guys. These are all rear armor hits. It's going to go down and does go down. And look how low the Baneblade got. It might go down as well because the Marco Zinch Predator is chasing. It's going to go down. They should not have pushed it up so far. One more shot will do it. There it is. Baneblade and Lehman Russ fall. They do have enough for another one. They might just get another Baneblade here. They just cancelled the Lehman Russ. 2 Carnifexes remain, and indeed it is. Another Baneblade on the way for Qwest. Something died. It was the Ravener Alpha dying on the western side. Double cap here for red team. Another Carnifex on the way for Burning. Nob squad are eventually going to retreat. That was a really long retreat there. Maybe they were sync killing something. Grey Knight Terminators teleporting in. I'm not sure why. Their power weapons won't do a huge amount to a Carnifex. We have a Fire Prism now for Sir Gunter. They are getting messed up, and we just saw them use their teleport, so they can't use it again. This guy's a Thornback. Messing them up, and that was crippling poison there. They might be able to kill those Terminators if they chase them. Banshees are busy fighting Sluggers, and with Painboy support, that was a nasty fight. Might have been saved there by the Fire Prism. What about these Grey Knight Terminators though? The Thornback Carnifex, like a fat kid chasing a cake. He wants to get this last Terminator. Uses the charge and takes it out with a charge. 127 to 268 on the VPs. Red team might be able to do some work against this Fire Prism here. Get some rear armor hits. Oh, Paladins coming in from phase 2. Need to use the rest of your resources though, buddy. Maybe get that Land Raider Crusader up. Have plenty of power, that's for sure. 127 to 268. It's a 1-to-1 cap. All 3 blue heroes are down. Thornback's been awesome, but it doesn't want to fight a Nob squad. And Paladins. Not to mention the Kommando getting rocket launcher hits. Can they finish off that Carnifex there? Suppression goes in. Can't suppress the Paladins though. And they're going to finish it off. Can they put some hurt on those Paladins now that they've used that teleport? Is someone going to cap this VP as well? Maybe. Here comes Psycannon Interceptors. Teleporting in. Look at the damage to the Fire Prism. Down it goes. Paladins also getting hits in there. But as I said, those Psycannons are being quite heavily nerfed in the update. Which should be very soon, if not already live when you watch this cast. Baneblade number 2 in the mid. Now has double markers each Predators to fight. I don't think they can stop this. Need some help. Brother Captain's here. And a Kommando to help out. Look at this. Gets the kill. Might take them both out, you know. And they do. A flanking Kommando to the rescue. Red team are depleted here. Blue team need to try and push this advantage and hold this. Put pressure on this at the same time if they can. Some big losses for sekarma. But they can recover. They have a nuke as well. Nob squad's being frustrated by the Barb Stranglers and the crippling poison. They can't frenzy out of being crippled. Weird Boy trying to tie up the Termagants here. Does have a melee special attack. There it is. Look at that. Not often you get to see the Weird Boy special. Just like stomps his staff to the ground. Knocks things back. Getting some hero revives here. It's the Warlock reviving the Sorcerer. Level 5 this guy now has Faltru's Wing with that enhanced buff. So it counts to almost level 3 now. 118 to 268. Red team keeping up this VP cap, you know. Can the Brother Captain take on his Banshees at level 9 with the Blessed Aegis and Unending Purge with those little heals? It's doing alright. And there's that Demolishing Strike too. Does it actually do damage? Or does it just knock you away? It must do a little bit of damage at least. Did well there, the Brother Captain. I mean, he stays alive. And that's doing quite well. 110 to 267. Good forward cap here from Sir Gunter. But can't deal with all those plasma guns. And they're going to take the VP back quite quickly. Grey Knight Terminators and Paladins making their way, I assume, to the west side. We'll see. Oh, we got some Gene Stealers here for Burning now. With their Rending Talons. Rending Claws, sorry. giving them heavy melee damage. They also have melee Synapse Warrior Brood. There we go. To make them even scarier in melee. There's a rocket run. Hit it quite well, you know. Considering. Might have wanted to save it for like a cap or something. That was Qwest, obviously. The Bane Blade has been repaired up. Needs to move out of base though. City Council get the cap. Yes, they do. And the double barb Strangler is doing some work. They're hitting all of these Terminators and Paladins. Gene Stealer's in there as well. And the Warrior Brood. Here comes some help for those Grey Knight fellas. They are being torn up here. Torn up. Nob Squad trying to get in on the Carnifexes, I think. Big demolishing strike. Look at that. Hell of a knockback strength on it. And the red team really fighting hard, and they get the VP back, probably. Nob Squad trying to get through to the back lines. Here come more Gene Stealers. Double Gene Stealers here for Burning. Doing some good damage. Look at this. They are getting disrupted by the Weird Boy. The Weird Boy has been freaking awesome. Got double commandos here for BATPIMP. They have that faster capping trait. Also, their Nob leaders have rocket launchers, which is handy. Gonna do some great disruption. Look at that. There's Love the Daka. Knocking over that Banshee X up. And the Commander Nob got the cap 102 to 230. Baneblade is kind of cutting off Sekarma. Sekarma can't get to the west side easily because Qwest is kind of sitting here. Paladins are quite low. But they continue to push. There's another Turner formation set up with the Autark dropping in as well. Got some good damage on. What are these Paladins doing? They're going to get torn apart. Why did they push up even more? They tried to teleport there, I think, but it was too late. Big misplay from phase 2. There was no reason to lose those Paladins. I mean, I know it's easy. It is easy to overextend melee units because, you know, you keep chasing and chasing. You don't want to turn around because you know you're going to get shot if you turn around. You just keep on pushing. But you've got to be more careful than that. You know that there's Gene Stealers and City Council and stuff. This guy's level 3. There's an orbital from phase 2. Some decent hits on those warriors. Did stop the cap. Oh no, it didn't. Something is still decapping. I suppose it's the Dire Avengers. Oh, I think it was just a no cap VP. Just a no cap VP. City Council get the kill on the paintball. That guy survived so long. And now he's gone. I wonder if he did the surgery to the Nob Squad. Level 3. Can be hard to tell if they have that +1 speed. The Nob's run animation is weird. Very bouncy. 48 to 230. Look at the army the blue team have, but they just can't get on the VP consistently. More interceptors now for phase 2. Phase 2 has lost so much stuff, but it continued to be a threat here. Did I hear an Eldritch? I thought I heard an Eldritch, but I don't think so. Blue team now have the west side back. A lot of VPs to make up though, a lot of VPs. Subjugated. Grey Knight Terminators being shot by their allied tanks there. Uh-oh. Sorcerer does not get away. That's a Vanquisher Lehman Russ. Are they going to push through the middle with it? I guess we'll see. Level 4 Weird Boy being chased. Need to keep moving. Or just stand there and have them turn around. Grey Knight Terminators. Oh, did they just teleport in? This is a bad move. I think they just teleported into their death, you know. Don't think they're going to get away from this. Oh, you know what? Maybe not. Maybe they're fine. The Baneblade came in there, and the Weird Boy was getting shots in. And the Commando's grappling, hooking around. He's level 8. They're still not backing away, though, these Terminators. Did they just teleport again? I think they did. What are they doing? Run away, guys. They're so low. Down goes that Predator tank. The Monarchy Cannon almost wiped out the Noise Marines on a level 4. If they didn't retreat, it might have done so. Lots of dagger for some flash kits now. Seer Council continue to be a powerhouse. Banshees are gone though. 2-1 cap for the blue team. They're holding on. Have both the naturals. Bunch of stuff just died really hard there. Double Gene Stealers, double Carnifexes for burning. Where is the Ravener? Right there. 2 downed heroes. In fact, all 3 blue team heroes are down. That could make a big difference in these ending fights. Big difference. Not having any heroes on the field. Love the Dakite and the Burner Bomb. And what is this? Paladins? It's more Paladins, of course it is. Granite Terminators are still healing up. Takes them a while. Red team are going to grab the west side. And yeah, these downed heroes. It could contribute to a loss here for the blue team. Red team have bounced back really well. Fire Prism on the way for Sir Gunter. The Warlock himself, level 7 and down on that VP. Do they still have melee synapse? They do. Warrior Brood is still alive somehow. Look at what is on this VP now. Baneblade, Paladins, Grey Knight Terminators coming in now. Whole bunch of Orks, including Knobs. There's Love the Dakar. Flash Kits doing their thing. Tyranids just butting heads with them all. But they could not stand against that. And there's so much stuff. Some chaos stuff getting obliterated. Down they go. Looks like the red team have this, you guys. Oh, maybe I spoke too soon. Webway and Seer Council getting some decapping. Lord General turns around, he's not happy, he's level 10. Oh, they didn't finish it though. Didn't finish the cap. Here's another Lehman Russ. Goes for Vanquisher. 1-1 cap. I thought the red team had it in the bag. Oh look, they're pushing all the way through here. Is this a big misplay? Dark Flames goes down. Sluggers run away. The Knob Squad and Grey Knight Terminator is still in there. Knob Squad run. Grey Knight Terminators cannot.